Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, happy Monday wherever you are. And I hope that you had a lovely weekend, and I hope that you are ready for another great set of books coming up this week. And all those images will be coming up later on. Busy weekend, packed weekend, but glad that we are here with you on Storytime. Welcome, and as always, please let us know who is joining in with you and where you are joining in from. And of course, how is it where you are today? Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. What Color is Night is coming right back. This one from Grant Snider, written and illustrated by Grant Snider, and of course, we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. What color is night? Have you thought about that? Well, and have you thought about that lately? If not, well, we're here to do just that together. Thank you for being here. And just sharing this image today. It's of the Berkeley Marina right here, not too far from where I am. This was early evening, and I just love that one. So I thought we should share that one today. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime, and welcome. And many great books coming up. And of course, too, always happy to be here with you. Great guests will be coming a week of October 2nd all the way through to October 6th. And I cannot wait for that week. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Harry and Megan, thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And you say we're still playing silly chess. Thank you so much for joining in, and not many people would say chess is silly, or because it is one of those games that really takes a lot of thinking. So thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you as well, Kathy. How are you doing today out there in Ohio? Good to see you here with us on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. But before then, of course, we have a book to read together. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. We're loving our cooler mornings down here in the boot. Happy Monday from Chad. Auntie Ann, Auntie Pam from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Yes, indeed, out there in Louisiana, I hope that it continues to be those pleasant days, pleasant mornings for sure. Thank you so much for joining us, and good to have you here with us. Pamela, Courtney, Auntie Ann, and of course, Chad. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Yeah, we're bringing back a favorite here on Storytime, and this one is called What Color is Night? Coming right up. Thank you for being here. And we'll get started with this one. And as you may know too, that Grant Snider has a brand new book out called What Do You Do on a Gray Day? What do you do on a gray day? Look out for that one. It is a beautiful one indeed, and hopefully we can bring it here to story time as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy as we'll be getting started with our story very, very shortly. Good to see everybody here today, and I hope that you had a lovely weekend. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda with Amanda Weltman Photography. I'm a photographer and printmaker based in the Pacific Northwest, and I believe that your face deserves wall space. Enjoy today's story time with my favorite storyteller, Mr. LaMotta.
Welcome back. It is indeed true. Your beautiful faces deserve wall space. Thank you so much for joining in today on Story Time. And just to see too here, there's a zoomed in picture of our sleeve, and there we go. Look at that. Oh, what color is night? What color is night where you are? If I can get this back right. All right, here we go. What color is night? Written and illustrated by Grant Snider, and we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Here we go. What color is night? What color is night? What color is night? Written and illustrated by Grant Snider, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. What color is night? Is it only black? Great question. What color is night? Is it only black? What do you think? Well, is it only black and white? What color is night? Is it only black and white? Look closer. What color is night? Is it only black and white? Look closer. The night is blue with black shapes and lines. The night is blue with black shapes and lines. And a big yellow moon beginning to rise. The night is blue with black shapes and a big yellow moon beginning to rise. That's one thing I forgot to do yesterday. Well, last night. I was outside somewhere at a soccer field and saw beautiful. The moon just looked so beautiful on a clear night. I hope it's like that tonight. Maybe I can take a picture of that and share with you. The night is blue with black shapes and a big yellow moon beginning to rise. The park aglow with gold fireflies. Do you get to see fireflies near you? The park aglow with gold fireflies. Can you see them? The silver streak of a train rolling by. Can you hear that sound too? The silver streak of a train rolling by. Aw, me too. Anybody else out there love fireflies? Yeah, the silver streak of a train rolling by. Fat brown moths dancing in yellow streetlights. Fat brown moths dancing in yellow streetlights. The city lit up with neon red signs. The city lit up with neon red signs. What color is night? Yellow headlights on a dark country road. Can you see them? Yellow headlights on a dark country road. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a train that is going by, and you can hear the whistle. That's so cool that we're just reading about the silver streak of a train rolling by, and I can hear one. Yellow headlights on a dark country road. A nighttime visit, a green-eyed glow. Do raccoons visit your neighborhood too? Definitely visit mine. A nighttime visit, a green-eyed glow. A still blue pond, the white moon twice. A still blue pond, the white moon twice. Isn't that pretty? A still blue pond, the white moon twice. A thousand silver stars spilled across the sky. A still blue pond, the white moon twice. A thousand silver stars spilled across the sky. Yes. Are you able to see stars where you are? One last orange window. One last orange window. Houses of black. Who's that one still up? Who's that night owl? Are you like them? Do you stay up late? One last orange window. Houses of black. Or is it an early morning light, maybe? Before the break of day. One last orange window. Houses of black. The gray face of a clock, a midnight snack. Ah, the gray face of a clock, a midnight snack. Ah, making me hungry thinking about a midnight snack. The gray face of a clock, a midnight snack. And there, in the sky of indigo, all the night's colors in one moonbow. Ah, yes, the gray face of a clock, the midnight snack. And there, in a sky of indigo, all the night's colors in one moonbow. Ah. A clear window, a silver moonbeam. Somebody is tucked away for the night. A clear window, a silver moonbeam. Pink and purple clouds. It does sound like our clouds that we have today a little bit, doesn't it? Look at that. Yes. Pink and purple clouds. A night of good dreams. Ah, pink and purple clouds. A night of good dreams. Ah, and colors unseen. Ah, a night of good dreams and colors unseen. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I couldn't agree more with you, Harry and Megan. It is indeed a beautiful one. What color is night? And also, if you haven't checked out, well, its companion, What Sound is Morning, well, do check out that one as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This one is written and illustrated by Grant Snider. And join me on the other side of this short break when we're back for more Storytime. Thank you for being here.
Hi, my name's Christine Mitchell-Adams. I'm a mama and an artist, and I believe that books are a great way for children to have access to the arts on an everyday basis, which is why I believe that programs like Storytime with Mr. LaMotta are so important.
Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoyed this one. What color is night? This one is written and illustrated by Grant Snider, and we were reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you indeed for joining in Storytime today, and I hope you enjoyed that one, like Ari and Megan. And yeah, every time we bring this one back, just reminds me why it is still there on our shelves, because it is such a cute one indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, and I hope that your brain has been fed that beautiful story, beautiful illustrations, and of course lots of imagination as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, and lots of things to think about our own night. Maybe when we go out tonight, we'll be a little more observant as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. One of the things I hadn't realized too is when looking up images to share today, I didn't realize how many night pictures I actually took. There was quite a few. And yeah, thanks to this book, I was able to revisit some of those places and look and see. I say, wait a minute, where was this? I had to look up some of the places just to remember. And of course, this one today, of the many, was the one I chose. And this one is right here nearby in Berkeley. And this was from the Berkeley Marina. Just beautiful. And you can see, if you've been to the Berkeley Marina, or if you're ever here, you can see views of, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge, you can see the Bay Bridge, and all just amazing landscape for sure. So yeah, if you ever visit this site, be sure to go to the Berkeley Marina. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. And there's a beautiful walk too. Thank you for being here. Pamela, Courtney, Chad, and Auntie Anne, you say, lovely book, isn't it? Left me relaxed. Left me totally relaxed. I think if you're having that kind of day where you're feeling a little bit, antsy and all kinds of feelings, well, this one I think will help you calm down. So better look for that one at your local library as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely love it that we were here together. You know who's in town? Very close by, not in Oakland, but very close by out in Petaluma today at, oh my goodness, at Copperfield. So if you've heard of Copperfield out in Petaluma, there, Sherry Daskirinka will be there, and I hope to be there today. I hope to be there for sure. But Sherry Daskirinka is in town, and in honor of that, tomorrow we will be bringing you one of Sherry's books here on Storytime. And of course, this one done in collaboration with A.G. Ford. And this one is called Construction Site Farming Strong all year long. And yes, this one we will be reading as well from with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope that if you're around here somewhere and you're able to get to Copperfields in Petaluma, well, go ahead and see Sherry Daskirinka live reading her books and of course signing books. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. That is our story for tomorrow. Thank you for being here, everybody. Kathy, thank you for joining in Storytime. We hope that you have a wonderful day out there in Ohio. Good morning to you, and you say good morning to everybody else that is joining in Storytime. And of course, good morning, hello, how are you? How are you doing? To those of you that are joining us later on for the recordings, we hope you enjoy this wonderful book. Well, I hope that it leaves you relaxed, just like it did for me. Thank you for being here, and of course, sending you lots of hugs wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, whether this is your nighttime story or indeed your early morning story, or maybe it's a lunchtime story. Well, we're here for you. Or maybe you're looking for a midnight snack and need something else, somebody else to keep you company. Well, Storytime is here for you at your convenience at storytimewithmrlimada.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limada on Facebook and YouTube, and the same on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and good morning one more time to you, Chad, Auntie Anne, Auntie Pam. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here with us on Storytime out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Yes, in the boot out there today. Thank you for being here. And of course, you're saying it is cooler mornings out there. Enjoy them. I hope you're able to be outside and enjoy all the scenes. Thank you so much for being here with us. And of course, loving fireflies, playing chess, and enjoying it, hopefully. Thank you so much for being here, Ari and Megan out in Kentucky. This has been Storytime for today, and we're back tomorrow. Yes, get ready. Get your farming boots, gloves, everything that is needed. Get your shovels, trowels, everything. We are farming strong all year long tomorrow, all day long. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This has been Storytime for today. Thank you indeed. And please keep sending us those recommendations so we can keep bringing amazing books here to Storytime. And of course, if you know any publishers, authors, creators out there, connect us to them so we can work out permissions and be sure to bring those lovely books, lovely stories here on Storytime. Yes, thank you so much. We've been traveling the night tonight. I hope that you're able to get some rest, have some fun, enjoy the day. Thank you so much for being here. Much love from me. Hugs to each and every one of you. And I will see you again tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Same time, 6 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be here with more Storytime. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.